is the Toon Trooper, or Toons for short. Today I have another video for you guys, update V0.17.3. I have not looked at the patch notes. I wanted to do, I guess you could say my first real reaction to this. I did see very little. I actually just got work, so that's why I haven't. I wanted to wait till I got home so I could actually go over the patch notes. But obviously just based off this picture, you can see that we're getting a new skin for Shinbi, which looks pretty nice. We'll get more into it later, but let's see what this patch has. I don't expect it to be that big, mainly because I know for any of you that don't know, version 18 is going to be a huge patch. The reason I know this is because if anyone watches Predcast, and if you don't, I recommend you should, which is something that Windu the Mace, I believe that's his channel. I'll probably link it down below. Um, he does, I think, like weekly or bi-weekly videos, and I know in there RGS Ace came on last week, and he talked about how we're getting a new character in V18. We're getting a new game mode, finally, a new casual game mode, 3v3. I think everyone should be very happy about that. And we're getting the 6 item slot, so the game is going to feel completely different. So yeah, I know this is a video supposed to be about version 17, but just in case some of you guys didn't know, V18 is going to be huge. Let's see what this one has though. Introduction. Greetings, champion. As we forge our path forward into our open beta, we're excited to share V18 shaping up. Have to wait a little longer to learn about the BEMF update. However, today, okay. With such a big patch on the horizon, yeah, as I just finished saying, smidge smaller. Still, we're pleased to be sharing highly anticipated, including all new original Shinbi skin, which we saw. Balance, yeah. Skin variants. This is nice. As a matter of honestly, this skin variant right here looks way better than the original one. Like I kind of want to buy this one because the color looks that good. This makes sense for anyone that played Paragon. There were a few heroes like Faye, that even like later on, they made different recolors. That's probably what they're doing. This right skin variants are exactly what they sound like. Alternative versions of a skin with subtle changes such as color tweaks or light texture changes. Yeah, I mean it was self-explanatory. Okay, let's go down. I don't have to read that. We already know skin variants are rogue skins. I there was a leak, and I already knew these were coming in, and everyone saw the video, or I'm pretty sure most of you saw the video. The skins look very nice. I'm probably gonna end up getting Kalari. She was my main, but I don't play her anymore in Predecessor. Might change that because now she has a dope ass skin. Sparrow, great skin. Obviously, what are they there? Epic skins, huh? I mean, I figured as much. The Epic, that's I think 1,600, so it's about $16. Shinbi skin, rare, that's $12, 1,200. Skin looks nice. I like the headset. She got the visor, so she looks, I don't know, like a bit futuristic in a way. Her sword is different, like a plasma sword. I kind of wish she had more clothes, to be honest. I'm tired of all of Shinbi's stuff. Just like this. It's kind of like, I don't even know what to call this. It's kind of like a cloth, or like what sumo wrestlers wear. It's kind of like a heavy duty diaper, to be honest. But the skin looks very nice. I actually do like it. Trying to go through this quick as possible. Let's see. Rogue Kalari bundle. Time exclusive. But having a time exclusive variant on the skin alongside an exclusive new spray is even better. Time exclusive variant. Let me go back up. Where is this? So how do you know if a bundle contains a fancy new variant? Simple. Look for the rainbow circle on the top right. Okay. The bundle has it. I'm assuming it's this, but it doesn't show it here. It's probably because it's kind of like the card art or like the wallpaper. Okay, we got a bundle for Kalara. We got a bundle for Thin. I actually like her spray. It's really cool. She's like, whatever. Like she's whatever about it. Mega bundle. That's honest. I think that was a smart thing to do. Yeah, just buy everything and you'll get everything for discount, whatever the price is. Um, okay, so adding this variant. I wonder if you have to pay for the variants. I would assume so, right? Like the original color for this is kind of like the pink one. I wish they would have changed it on the thin. They would have made the sticker blue, but I guess that's too much work. It's just do it for the skins. But like if I already bought this, or if I buy this one, do I get the other color as well, or can I buy the other color at a reduced price? Like if you already purchased the Shogun Wraith bundle in the past, this new version of the bundle, including the new Cobra variant skin, will be available to you at a slightly discounted. Oh, okay, yeah, that answers my question. Yeah. A new feature tab. Let's see. This looks clean. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like the graphics just look so much better now. 2650, 2450Y. Um, why is this 1,000? Probably doesn't have the hero unlocked. And in this one, you probably got the hero unlocked, and in this one you don't. That's probably why. Whatever. We'll find out tomorrow. Balance changes. All right, let's get to this hero balance changes. Argus. I'm not gonna read this because my last balance patch was way too long, and I want to shorten it. Just get right into what needs to be said. Sorry. Disintegrate passive damage multiplier decreased from 40% to 35%. Okay, that's good. That means his passive, the more consistent damage he does, the more damage he ends up doing. So the fact that he does less damage, that means that's less damage to people and less damage to objectives, I guess, right? Not to towers, to like orb or fang tooth. I don't know how fast Argus can can do those. I don't think he does it as fast as. I mean, maybe with his right click, he might actually be able to clear objectives faster than other mid laners, other than like maybe Iggy. Iggy. That's one of the good things about picking Iggy and Scorch. They can having an Iggy and Scorch in your team can really help secure objectives really quickly. Gideon, his ultimate magical power scaling decreased from 315% to 288. Okay. Quality of life. I wouldn't call this quality of life. I'll call it a nerf because he got buffed so much last time. That's right. They I think shifted the numbers and then they reduced the initial damage and then they increased the scaling, but I guess they increased it by too much, so now they're toning it down just a little bit. Um, okay. Grim, I've been told this is the worst carry. I don't know how I feel about that. Um, but given how many changes, maybe he was, maybe he's not anymore. I mean, I like that he has a defensive thing, so I wouldn't call him. I actually don't think he's bad, but we'll see. Movement speed increased 645 to 655. I didn't even know he had a slow movement speed. Because 655 isn't that standard for all the carries? All right. I could be wrong, but I could have swore this was standard. The only reason I know that is because I think Revenant got changed to like 655, I think in the previous patch. So I figured that was like the standard. So I didn't even know Grim was slower. That was like I get he's bigger, but the fact that he's slower and his hitbox is huge, I'm surprised it was 645. It should have always been 655, but whatever, it is now. Um, Health increased. Okay, he's a big boy, so easy to hit him. So more health growth. Wow, more physical armor. This is really good early game. Okay. His primary ability is the blast he throws, increased damage from 90 to 250, 95 to 275. That's 5, and then increases 10, right? 15, 20, 25. That's really good. I think that's what people max out first anyway. Bonus physical power scaling, physical power, not magical. Okay. 70 to 80. That's nice. It goes up in damage and it goes up in scaling. That's really good. Like really good. Normal mode, projectile speed. decreased by 5%. Huh. Was it coming out too fast? I kind of wish it went a bit farther, if anything, but okay. I mean, I don't think this makes too much of a big deal, given that it's looking like it got so much more power, which is insane. That's great. Deflector shield, 26 to 14, 24 to 12. That's 2 seconds per level. And duration is now 1 to 1.5. Okay, that's good. I don't think it was hard to use. I think it lasting 1 second, at least the very few times I used them was fine, but it being 1.5, okay. I don't think anyone's gonna complain about that. I mean, it is a buff. GTFO ultimate can now be cast in there. Okay. I mean, again, I don't think this. I mean, it's nice. Predecessor is a real third-person MOBA, so just being able to do things in there it's really nice. So okay, this is good. I don't know who's actually jumping in the air, but I guess maybe if you want to get vision, right? Because that's the way his ultimate works. It's like maybe you want to look over something and you could technically use it while you're dropping down in the air, because stuff like that can work. So that would be very good. Grux. His alternative ability damage decreased from 20 to 100, from 10 to 90. Okay, I mean, this applies on hit effects twice. Crux. Right. Losing 10 damage early game is a big deal. Losing 10 damage late game is. So this is just because. Right, this is Crux potency in the early stages of the match continues to allow him to bully out a variety of matchups from minute 1 with little room for counterplay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Although 10, I don't know, 10 just seems so low. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something else, but whatever. I think they should definitely knock him back from like level 1 to 3, I guess. Iggy and Scourge. Flame Torrent primary ability damage increased from 12 to 40, from 12 to 44. They increased the damage of this before and they're doing it again. Magical power scaling from 18 to 20. They increased this before and they're doing it again. And mana decreased. Is Iggy that bad that they're really trying to make the turrets that viable? I mean, he summons 3. They're annoying. If you can actually like protect them. And this right here, right, it going up by 4 because it's per shot. So this is, the damage could rank up, especially if you have 4, especially if you're doing objectives. I feel like you even take it even faster, which is insane. You doing objectives with Iggy or like team objectives is gonna be free. At least I feel like it's gonna be free. And all right, because this is per shot. You could put 3, so you can almost say the damage went up by like 12. Just if you throw a 3 at the same time, then what's that? Oh, got distracted. And then power scaling from 18 to 20, that's 2%. Again, per shot. So if you do 3 turns, each shot, that's like 6% increase in a way. Specifically, if you want team fights, that's the mana decreased. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Iggy is just really hard to use. I feel like if someone learns how to use them, you'll be super annoying, and we don't want super annoying Iggy back, because anyone that's played Paragon, you don't want to go through that again. It wasn't fun. You needed 3 people just to stop him. So I don't think this is that bad, but I feel like Iggy. I feel like this stuff this can probably make Iggy really viable, but I can be wrong. Chimera, hate this guy. I hate that he has a cleanse. That's my main thing. And early game, just taking and the health regeneration is just ridiculous. Primary ability, total physical power scaling increased from 45% to 40. Okay. I think this is what people pick first, and then his leap. So this is good. It stops his early game. And then Core is ultimate. Cooldown increased from 110 to 120, 90, 60. Ooh, Okay, so early game. 10 more seconds. Okay, seems like they are hitting his early game. Chimera's dominance in early skirmishes is exacerbated by his general output and ability to clear the jungle at a reasonable pace. Oh, this will probably slow down his jungle clear too. Huh. Because I was just thinking of him just like fighting people really early or like jungle invading, because and then he still has all his health after he kills you, or like more than half his health, and it's insane. Um, okay, yeah. Um, he'll have all his health because of his passive, but he won't clear as fast as before. Okay. Um, I remember in the last patch they also decreased his physical defense, so maybe Chimera got to be careful now in the early game. Just not careful, but like it won't be free for him. Whoever plays it might have to think a little bit more. Morigesh, Hive, primary ability, magical power is getting increased from 65 to 70. I thought they increased this already. I think it was 60 to 65. Now it's 65 to 70. Okay, I mean this already hits hard if you have combustion or if you have megacosm, which eventually I think she's actually one of the. I don't like building megacosm first. I think it's bad on almost every mage. She is one of the few exceptions. Um, even then, I'll put it like second, but I feel like this already does damage now that it scales more. She's already a late game hero. Not but she scales really good, I should say. And I want to say she's a late game hero. Um, cooldown decrease from 13 to 9, from 12 to 8. Okay, so and you get to do it faster. Wow. Why are they doing this? Well, she may exist as a scaling threat. Yes, I was just saying that. Morigesh struggles to keep the pace and wave clear. Okay, so they want her to clear faster, but she's gonna be able to kill faster too, and she already kills fast. Once she gets level 6, I mean, you mark people. The cooldown is super low. You throw this. If they're close enough, you can run through them. You get half run for a secondary ability. You get so much health now if you go through minions and you go through someone, and then you can mark them again. And this, oh man, then if you're able to throw this twice, that's gonna be insane. Norbash, this guy heals an insane amount. Let's see if they nerf that. Mana growth decrease from 60 to 50. That seems a lot. 10 per level. That's the way it is, right? Mana growth. That I don't know how much mana usually increases by, but that's, I don't know. 60 to 50 seems like a lot. Song of My People, secondary ability, which is his healing, magical power scaling decrease from 9. Yeah, I mean, I figured as much. It's one of the things that makes him really viable, and the fact that he could keep scaling with it to increase his healing a lot more later on. It's insane. Revenant. Let's see. He already got buffed last patch. Cooldown decrease from 14 to 10, 14 to 8 on his primary ability. That's a big deal. This honestly makes me want to run. What's it called? The item that gives you not infinite mana, but it gives you nice mana, Caustica on him. Because if people don't know, Revenant's Scar, his secondary ability, and his primary do also scale with magical damage. And actually, I think this ability scales even more of magical damage, if I'm correct. So the fact that and you max this out first. So if you get it 2 seconds faster when it's at max level, and he can use a lot of mana then, so using gives him the pen. Revenant loves crit and pen. He's able to use both. That's why people like going Vanquish over him first. I can see that. I might have to make a video on that. Scar. Okay, secondary ability damage after amplification on hit increase from 10% to 12%. Okay, that's not bad. Yes, when you do the combo, you're gonna do more damage and you're gonna get his primary ability faster. Shinbi. Okay, mana decrease from 390 to 370. Mana growth increased from 30 to 60. This is 20. This is 6. By the time she's level 4, it's pretty much gonna be the same because she's gonna have 20. She's gonna have 4 more, right? 24. She lost 20, and then she's gonna end up having so much more mana later on, or even more than before. I wonder if maybe you want to run Azure Core on her, maybe. Circle rhythm damage, power damage magical power is going to increase from 22% to 25%. Okay. I think they increased this before. I could have swore it was like 20. That's 22 to 25. I think it hits 3 or 4 times. I can't remember. So if you're able to get everything, that means, with the scaling, that's going to hit, 3 or 4 times. That means it would be 3%. So it would be either a 9% damage increase or, an extra nine in total, because it's 3% per hit. So it would be an extra 9% or an extra 12%. Okay. Faye. Okay, she got love last time. Primary ability, damage increase from 90 to 230, from 90 to 250. That's really nice. Huh. Okay. Cooldown decrease from 12 to 10 to 12 to 8. Wow. Wow. They're wow. They're really making these mid laners better, huh? Except Gideon, who got the nerf, but Gideon's always, he doesn't need to be buffed. Okay, I kind of like this. Normally you want to max out Faye's secondary ability because she's a bully. You just want to keep poking the other person. Oh, he's secondary ability, then if you keep poking them and you don't miss, you'll keep doing more damage. And if you do hit them, you get, I think, 75% of the mana back from that ability. Then it's up to you if you want to max out her primary or you want to max out her alternative. I think people usually max out the alternative first because it allows you to clear faster. Just because it's like a big circle that does damage. Also, I think it scales with her passive as well, because her passive is if she takes down, so whether that's a kill or an assist on an enemy hero, they drop her third ability. People didn't know that, and I think she gets 10% movement speed. But now maybe you want to max out this second, or maybe even max it out first if you want to wave clear a lot faster, because you can hit the whole wave with this ability. It's definitely possible. I just don't know which one does more damage. I would still assume the other ability does more damage than this, but you probably get this one faster. 8 seconds. Huh. And it does nice damage. 250. And it slows. Okay. Cyrus. I know a lot of people. I like him, but a lot of people say he's either broken or he's okay. And I don't think he's broken. I think he's annoying to face, but I don't think he's broken. Physical power increase from 54 to 56. Okay. Coliseum. I don't know how big of a deal this is. I mean, seeing as how his thrust got nerfed, but now they want to give him more power. And this will make it so every ability does more damage, right? All his basics and abilities. I would assume cooldown change from 130 to 110 to 145 to 105. Yeah, that's why. Gave him a buff here, so they gave him a nerf here. Although this nerf is pretty big, wasn't it? When you came out, wasn't it the cooldown of his ultimate 145? Like, wasn't this what it was before or something? I think. And then they lowered it, and then that's when they said he was like really broken. Like, tone it back, because I think they lowered it, and then they lowered the cooldown of his other abilities as well, because they wanted to find like a middle ground, I guess. So now it's like, okay, no, we need to up his ultimate back. That's what it's looking like, and then leave the other abilities, right? Like I remember his shield, I think lost like 4 seconds if you max it out. Okay, that's all the heroes. Let's go to items. Only 2 items. You can see we're almost done. Omen. I guess the passive bestial turn cooldown refund decrease from 2% to 1.5. Okay. I mean, the item was good, but only very few heroes such as Fang Mao. Omen contributes to excessive burst scenarios in the case of heroes such as Fang Mao. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the scenarios I would have nerfed it here. They couldn't even put it to 1 second, because I get it. I think this item is underrated, even though only, like I said, a handful of people can use it. And then maybe they would have buffed it somewhere else, maybe give it another stats, but whatever. From 2 seconds to 1.5. I mean, I get it. It just sucks as someone that plays Fang Mao that, this item got nerfed. Crystal tier. I've been seeing this a lot more. Base mana decrease from 225 to 175. That's a lot of base mana. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it a lot more. But all right, only 2 items. Like I said, this isn't a big patch. They said it's not a big patch, but there's a few things. There's a lot of skins, a few bundles, and honestly, the patch itself is actually really good. I like, you know, Argus is still really good, but they still give him another nerf, which he definitely deserves it. Grim needed the buffs, right? Yeah, it came out what was essentially weak. Rux can be a problem for certain players. Iggy and Scourge, you don't see him as much, so giving him some love. Chimera's annoying. Moragash, she can be annoying, but I feel like you don't see her as much because if you know how to play against her, just stay far away. You could punish her. Norbash he used, bringing Revenant a bit more back. Um, like yeah, he got buffed last patch, but giving him even more love because other carries are just that much better. Shinbi, I feel like it's been so long since she even got touched. Faye seems really good now. She kind of fell off a little bit, or for like a while. And people were like, "Oh, you go against a Faye, just get the cleanse." But now, like I said, she's a bully, and now, no, she's giving her last patch and then giving the last patch in this one. She might be very good. Not even done. Wow. Jungle balance changes. Mini prime bug fix. Health increase from 48,400 to 52. Wow. Is this why people were taking mini prime so fast? It was weak. They're calling it a bug fix. I don't know if I would have called it a bug fix, but all right. This is 400 less health and then 100 per level more, right? So that's four. That's I can be an extra because it's early game. So we're talking about an extra 2, 3 abilities, and then depending on when you take it per level. Oh my god, this is a few basic attacks, a few abilities. Like this is not a small change. I would not call this a bug fix, but all right, all right. Um, it's nice to know that it went back to this because okay. Bug fixes. There seems to be a few. I'm just gonna read through this real quick. Um, let's see. I'll read some of them. Console users. And I received dodge bans correctly. Lucky you guys, I guess. Fixed an issue where downside 4 camp became struck in nearby terrain. Okay. Console notifications, sprays, forecast, charge orbs. Would not display around the user. Fixed an issue with river buffs. Monsters could leave lingering hitboxes upon death. Fixed an issue where tier 1 and tier 2 components would. Okay. Fixed an issue where Mortgage Richter doll would incorrectly extend its chain. What? I've never really seen any of these, so you know. But it's nice to know that they fixed it. Anyways, this was the balance patch. Okay, not bad. I think it's good. Bring some life for the game for 3 weeks, and can't wait for the next update. But this was a good patch. So catch you guys later.